And hello everybody, welcome back to HammerWatch! I don't know what part this is, but hey, we're making our way through Act 4. Things are coming along pretty nicely. I'm really scared of this floor spiker. Get away. Okay, so back here, we have silver key doors that we can't really open yet. Okay, sweet, there is a bronze key door that opens up level 5 combo! And then I honestly think level 4 defense is going to be more useful than level 4 attack. Level 4 attack is behind the silver door. So later we'll get a silver key, we can pick one of the guys, but gargoyles branch off of the defense vendor, so I think I'm going to want to go there. But for now, let's grab ourselves a little bit of... Whoa. Probably he... Nope. Probably that, yeah. And probably that, yeah. I guess we'll just call that good. That's a dang old lot of mana back. And I'm pretty sure... Did that spike trap just not activate? Okay, I was gonna say, or is it just that far away? Whoa. Mother of wealth. I think the level 5 vendors are the highest level vendors, so that's like, we could max out our combo in all the ways right now if we wanted to, but I don't think I'm gonna spend all the money on it. I think I'm pretty happy with what I've got. I might add like healing later on just because people are starting to hit so hard that like I have died quite a few times in the past couple episodes. Some more extra health would probably be good. But I guess also my blood ritual is only like level 1 or something. So that also is unlocked to the defense vendor, and since it's such a low level, I should be able to get some easy upgrades on that for pretty cheap. Yeah, so I'm thinking defense vendor is definitely going to be the way we want to go with our first silver key. Obviously, if you're playing through the game, you probably have an idea of what's best for your character by this point, so kind of just keep in mind, like, you just have to pick, you know, one way to go. Like, would you prefer defense or offense? And then you'll get the other one later, so don't worry about it too much, obviously. Honestly, I don't even care who those gargoyles shoot. Like, either one's good for me. Get out of here. Get your nonsense out of here. I think the dagger damage upgrades from the offensive vendor are going to be really good for this one. Okay. So, full health. Just get ready to run. Oh my goodness. Ow, 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 ow. Perfect. Just what I needed. Yeah, I think the dagger damage upgrades are going to be pretty awesome because right now I'm not really killing everybody in one hit, but with the next dagger damage I probably will, or at least kill the vast majority of people. And like the super buff dudes right now just take an absurdly long time to die. Just pretty inconvenient, but again, dagger damage will cut that down by like a third or something, I would imagine. So it's going to be a pretty significant upgrade. Probably one of the more useful things at the attack vendor. Actually, everything at the attack vendor at this point is probably going to be real good, so yeah, there's no question about it. Too many gargoyles isn't a thing. Oh my gosh, the number of bullets that went just flying off the screen. Ridiculous. And it's not like we don't get all of our mana back for free anyways. Oh my gosh, I seriously love this character. I mentioned it briefly in the last episode, but I'm kind of sad that we'll probably have like this episode and maybe one or two more, and then probably wrapping up the first campaign. I'm going to be sad to see it go, to be honest, because this is just so funny. Oh man. It's a hilarious twist of fate that like I stopped making this walkthrough for literally a year, and when I came back, the character that I picked was way different and way more busted. And so it just really happened to work out. Like, I probably wouldn't have picked the Warlock. I don't even know why I picked him before, just because I hadn't played as him. Like, if I was coming back into this right now, I'd probably do walkthroughs as a Paladin, just because in my head, he's like my favorite. But, I mean, not anymore. It's probably the most consistent, but this dude's more fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get a little bit of electrical storm going, please. Thanks. I'm pretty sure the gargoyles have like nearly unlimited range, so if they shoot off at like their 3 bullets at somebody and they miss wildly, then it, like, you can wander way across the earth and Like, oh look, it's desolate over there. That's because it got just ravaged by misfires. Ooh, defense upgrade. Oh man, on stationary big enemies like that, it's just not fair. Already back up to $16,000. Jeez, we're getting money left and right here. Okay. So, let's make sure to grab this before we carry on, because otherwise I'd probably forget it. And so then up here is like a big old collection of secrets that I definitely missed on my first playthrough. This is probably one of the more obnoxious spike trap secrets in the game. It's because it takes so long to go through. So if you look along the top bookshelf, I'm pretty sure there's a set of blinky eyes 2 panels over from here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. You're probably better off just... Hey, oh. You're probably better off taking the hits from the bombs than, like, trying too aggressively to avoid them. There's a good chance that you might accidentally walk onto the spikes and, like, insta-kill yourself, so... Probably better to get blown up even though it sucks. But yeah, this part's kind of obnoxious because then it just takes forever to get all these treasures. Big old red ruby. Ooh, ruby red squirt. That is a delicious soda I have not had in a long time. I used to have that pretty frequently as a kid, and then my dad had a kidney transplant, and if he eats grapefruit, it keeps like his anti-kidney rejection medication from absorbing into his blood, so then he'll like, his immune system will be like, what's this foreign kidney in my body? We should blow it up. And then he'll die from kidney failure. Oh, what a funny, interesting situation. Yeah, grapefruit just stops like random medications from absorbing, and one of them is that one. But anyways, so... grapefruity type things became less common in our household after they would kill my dad. Just for whatever reason, we just stopped having them so much. And, yeah, so no more ruby red squirt. I mean, obviously it's not like my dad would just see ruby red squirt in the fridge and be like, I can't resist even though I may die. And I mean, with, like, squirt, it's such a small amount of grapefruit in there, you'd probably have to drink, like, 2 liters of it or something to have it take an effect. But it's better to just not mess with it in the first place, you know? Like, I mean, I probably won't have kidney failure if I drink this soda. It's like, maybe it's not worth it? Could you see how death maybe isn't worth a refreshing glass of ruby red squirt, despite its delicious, appealing color and flavor, and its wholesome family values? Alright, never mind, it's worth it. Trying to think if there's like other terrible, unfortunate things that happened because of my dad's kidney transplant. Well, you can't really have sushi just because that's like, again, immunosuppressants so that your kidney doesn't get rejected. It's like if you get bad sushi, then you're just ultra boned. It kind of is the case for anybody, but even more so when you have you've had a transplant. Is that thing too far away? It was a massive waste of mana. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't think my dad really likes sushi in the first place anyways, but it makes me sad because I can't go get sushi with my dad because sushi's the freaking best. Blood Sacrifice 3. Look at that. 60% chance to heal. 80% chance to heal. Let's go ahead and get some Gargoyle duration first, and damage also, obviously. And then, yeah, Blood Sacrifice again. Armor, and no thank you. I was saying in the last one that I thought maybe I only had 1 extra armor, but I'm starting to get kind of convinced that I maybe had 6, so now... with that extra one, we maybe have like 7 extra defense, which is pretty big. Oh, that's what happened. So that button next to the boost vendor that we hit like 1,000 years ago unlocked a secret, and I was like, I don't know what that was. It was this. I remembered. Boo! The unluck continues. But I can't get too mad because we have 50 extra lives, so... And we're playing as this ridiculous OP character in the first place, so it's like, whatever. Oh my goodness. Ooh, yay, 5 extra health. Yeah, that's pretty consistent healing at this point. I think we got 2 levels on the blood sacrifice, right? I believe so. Whoops, man. Jeez, man. Oh my goodness. I do not particularly remember... Wow, thank you for exposing all the answers. I don't remember the solution, really, to this fire puzzle. So... Oh! Well, there's a bunch of wrong answers. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. That didn't work out. Good thing we saved our unprogress. Oh, don't even start with me, Lich Dad. Don't even start with me. Hit! It's not gonna happen. Okay. Time to figure this nonsense out. Jeez, you're a beast. Stop, please. Thank you, please. Okay. What's a boy to do? Let's go this way and get that orange. That is brutal and horrifying. For the most part, I wouldn't be like, oh, this game's so unfair, but ouch. That kind of felt unfair. Do I have to run straight at the fire? Lord have mercy. I do. Okay. How do we want to go about this? Do we want to just bet our lives on the fact that we're supposed to go up after we go over here? And just, like, sprint like a beast? Oh, I was wrong. But hey, I got the insurance life for when I die. Frick! Okay, now I have to do it all again. Hooky dookie. One boy. No potion. 0 Fs to give about it. Ow, 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 I'm starting to care. You've convinced me. Okay, I'm about to go back to the Vitality Boost vendor. Don't even... Alright. Alright. And that's how you use money to solve your problems. Gosh, dang it. That's some of the most frustrated, ouch, I've ever been while playing this game. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, well, for every problem, there is a solution. Sometimes you just gotta think outside the being good, and just accept the fact that you're bad, but rich, so you can still make it happen for yourself. And, you know, that's a valid option, as we've seen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get away. Stay back. Thanks for the money, doofuses. I'll use it to become invincible. It's like Zelda Twilight Princess out here. I have to admit, people are really mad about that armor in Zelda Twilight Princess after you, like, collect all the sculpturas, and then you can, like, use money to make yourself invincible, and it drains your money like nobody's business. My sister 100% of that game, so I watched her do it, so I personally didn't collect all the stuff to get that, but I have to say, the armor looked pretty cool. I don't know if it was worth it, technically, if you want to put it like that. Uh-oh. But hey, as someone who didn't work for it, seemed pretty cool. Please get away, please get away. Just please stop. I don't like you, and I don't want you around. Ah! Tee-hee-hee. It worked! I'm very surprised! buff. They're buff. They have a ton of health. Holy buffness! Back away. Back away. Ow. Ow. Don't. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Stop. Oh, everybody's got their ups and downs, I suppose. This level in particular is probably highlighting some of the Warlock's weaknesses. Like, just the tiny health pool is not super cool for all that Firetrap nonsense, especially when they just make it that brutal. Like, I'm not entirely sure how you would make it through there without getting hit. I mean, obviously you could do it if you're good, and I'm just not good enough, and I'm just saying, like, oh, the game sucks because I'm bad. But, like, that seemed particularly brutal compared to the normal levels of, like, trappiness, which I guess it makes sense, because this is the final act, so it's like, if there was ever a time to ramp up the difficulty, it should be now. But, like, they really ramped it up kind of out of nowhere, because there's been fire traps and spike traps and stuff before this, but that one was just absurd, I'll be very honest. So, yeah. Basically, the tiny health pool and lack of mobility options gets very much highlighted in that kind of situation, which I don't think is super common. There's maybe one or two more of those in Act 4, like fire trappy situation. I can think of specifically one, but I don't even know that it's as bad. And it's like a super mega bonus thing, whereas this was like required. So, yeah, that's kind of some of the weaknesses of the Warlock being highlighted there. Like the Paladin, for example, it just has enough health that he could deal with that fire and not die immediately. On top of that, he also has like his dash move that he could use to get through there pretty quickly. So if you do decide to just flat out tank it, you could probably just dash through much more easily. Or if you wanted to do it more legitimately, you could probably use the dash to try to actually avoid the like flamethrower traps. Which doesn't really do much about the floor traps, but hey, at least it's a start, I guess. Die. Die, please die. Thanks. Oh, so somewhere there is a button. Oh, I guess it was this red button right here on the wall. It activates this fire turret, which kills, yeah, 3 of the ground Zergy floor dudes. So if you come from up above, I mean, oh! Yeah, if you come from above like I just did, ow, 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 it's not so bad. Everything's great, can't you tell? But if you come from the bottom, then things can be mighty rough. And, yeah, getting past those Zerg dudes without some sort of ranged attack is going to be quite a hassle. Oh yeah, so this just wraps around. We're just to the northwest of anger management floor. So, I think the first time I ever played through this, I just came this direction, but luckily I was the ranger, so I was able to deal with the Zergy floor guys without too much of an issue. Oh! Level 5 Vitality Friend. Yes! Movement speed and mana pool! And health pool continues to be disregarded! Let's try to be conservative with the mana situation and find out what our max is. That's a gold door. Gold doors, for me, are hard to tell what they look like. Oh, a Lich Friend. From, like, their actual door, but if I go into the minimap, it's pretty dang obvious. Looks like our max mana is dang near 500 at this point. Oh, I was going to take a look at that bronze door and maybe see if there was, like, along the gold doors, a fancy swirly Hercules special vase trim or whatever. There's probably not such fancy trim on regular bronze doors. Oh, shoot. Yep, over 500 mana. 510? Jeez. Rich get richer. Oh, my goodness. Also, look how fast we are. Movement speed upgrades are probably one of my favorite upgrades. Just generally always good. I would always prioritize the movement speed. There's not a class that it isn't good for. Oh wow, the poison's actually super effective against those guys. Oh, good, a lich friend. Alright, well, playing fair is for idiots. And thank you for the damage upgrade. This does have Hercules trim, it's just not as flawless. Oh my freaking goodness, mana. You're a joke! You make the whole game into a joke!